Hey everyone, welcome to Sideshow's First Look. Today we'll be checking out the Kang Sixth Scale Figure by Hot Toys from Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. The box's hexagon-studded slipcover dominates in Kang's signature tones of green and purple, with multiple images of Kang framed by a raised rune at the center. And pulling off that slipcover reveals the box itself in a solid translucent green, partially concealing the figure of the Conqueror within. Opening that box reveals the Kang figure as well as a curated selection of accessories at rest in a clear plastic tray. Here's absolutely everything that comes with the Kang figure, which you can see standing there at the center on top of a pentagonal display base, which also includes a dynamic figure stand and a waist clamp support. On the right, you'll spot the masked portrait of Kang with a swap-out neckpiece, as well as a quartet of swap-out hands, including a pair of gesturing hands and a pair of fists. On the left is a pair of energy blast effects, as well as a translucent levitation disc. The Kang figure stands at just over 12 inches in overall height and is clad in a painstakingly downscaled facsimile of Kang's classic costume as it appears in the film. Metallic purple and deep green are the dominant colors of that suit, capped at the upper torso by a bit of armor from which falls multiple layers of printed tabards ranging from matte to glossy in texture. That armored segment continues down the center of the torso to the matching belt at the waist, and multiple printed armor components overlay the costume's arms and legs, which feature a repeated hexagonal pattern that disappears into the tops of the gauntlets as well as the matching armored boots. That hexagonal pattern is repeated on the elegant cape, which features multiple pleats falling from the shoulders to the ankles, and which is also wired at the sides for posability. The portrait features an excellent likeness to that of Jonathan Majors in his role as Kang. The detailed sculpt joins forces with multiple layers of paint to create a very lifelike impression that is only accentuated by the raised scars on the face, as well as the furrowed brow and the striking brown eyes. Those eyes are independently articulated, allowing for Kang's gaze to be redirected in whatever way best suits your display. The masked portrait of Kang grants the opportunity to display the figure in battle mode, while simultaneously providing the figure with an appearance that's faithful to the character's look in the comic books. The brown irises and skin tones are replaced by solid white lines and ghastly blue flesh, and an LED lamp inside the portrait will allow for the eyes and scars to be illuminated from within. The energy blast effects will wrap around either the fists or the gesturing hands, providing a bit of variety to Kang's attack display potential, and the levitation disc can be attached to Kang's feet and used in conjunction with the display base to simulate the illusion of flight. Either of the Kang portraits rests on a double ball-jointed neck. They will look in every direction, as well as lean a bit to either side. The shoulders will shrug, dip, press, and row. And they'll allow the arms to lift laterally about 40 degrees. The arms will also raise to the front about 40 degrees, and about 30 degrees to the rear. Double jointed elbows will bend to about 135 degrees, and a pivot joint at the bicep will provide ample rotation there. The torso will crunch to the front, extend to the back, and lean a bit to either side. And it will also achieve an admirable amount of twist. The legs will lift laterally about 40 degrees. They'll also kick out to the front about 80 degrees, and about 10 degrees to the back. The double jointed knees will bend to about 135 degrees, and a pivot joint in the thigh will allow the legs to rotate. The feet will pivot at the ankles, and they'll also extend a bit in every direction. This has been Sideshow's First Look at the Kang Sixth Scale Figure by Hot Toys from Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. For more information, or to check out the vast array of Marvel Studios collectibles available from Hot Toys, follow the link below. Thank you for watching our video, and as always, don't forget to let your geek sideshow.